Ever wondered how to build a successful cash cow channel? It's not just about uploading videos and hoping for the best. No, it's an art that involves creating a brand that stands out, a brand that is recognizable and resonates with your audience. In this journey to build a successful channel, there are several key steps. First, we'll explore the art of designing a logo that's not just aesthetically pleasing, but also encapsulates your brand's essence. Next, we'll delve into establishing a consistent visual style, one that's as unique as your brand itself. And finally, we'll discuss how to maintain a cohesive brand voice across all your content and social media platforms, ensuring your brand's message is conveyed in a clear and consistent manner. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to create a strong, recognizable brand for your own cash cow channel. The first step in building your brand is designing a logo. A logo is more than just a fancy graphic. It's the visual representation of your brand's identity. It's the first thing people see, and it's what they'll remember. As such, your logo needs to be not just good, but great. So what makes a great logo? First and foremost, keep it simple. A good logo is uncomplicated, making it easy to recognize and remember. Think of the world's most iconic logos. They're not intricate works of art, but simple designs that stick in your mind. Secondly, your logo should be relevant to your content. It should give viewers a clear idea of what your channel is about. If your channel is about cooking, for example, your logo might incorporate elements related to food or cooking. Another key element is memorability. Your logo, like a catchy song, should stick in people's minds long after they've seen it. This is where uniqueness comes into play. Your logo should stand out from the crowd, be distinctive, and be unmistakably yours. Now, creating a logo that encapsulates all these elements might seem daunting, but don't worry, it's okay to experiment. Play around with different designs, fonts, and colors. Use online tools and resources to help you. And don't be afraid to revise and refine your logo over time. The best logos weren't designed overnight. One more thing to keep in mind is that your logo will appear in various sizes and formats, from tiny profile pictures to large banners. So make sure it looks good and remains legible, whether it's big or small. And finally, don't forget to get feedback. Ask your friends, your family, or your viewers what they think of your logo. Their perspective can help you see things you might have missed and make your logo even better. Remember, your logo is the face of your brand, so take your time to get it right. With a logo in place, it's time to establish your visual style. Imagine your brand as a person. This person, like any of us, has a distinct way of dressing, a unique handwriting, a color they love to wear, and even a certain way they decorate their living space. All these elements come together to form a unique style, a visual signature that's immediately recognizable as theirs. That's what a visual style is for a brand. It's the aesthetic personality of your brand, expressed through colors, fonts, graphics, and even the format of your content. Why is this important? Picture this. You walk into a room where two friends are having a conversation. Even without seeing their faces, you can tell who's speaking just by their voices. That's the power of consistency. It makes you instantly recognizable, even in a crowded space. And in the digital world, where thousands of brands are vying for attention, being recognizable is crucial. Your visual style, when consistent across all your content and platforms, becomes your brand's visual voice. It tells your audience, "Hey, it's me again," every time they see it. It builds a sense of familiarity and trust, which are foundational elements of a successful brand. So how do you choose your visual style? Start with your brand's identity. What are its core values? What does it stand for? What's its personality like? The answers to these questions should guide your choice of color palette, fonts, and graphics. For instance, if your brand's personality is bold and dynamic, you might opt for strong, vibrant colors and bold, modern fonts. If it's more laid back and fun, maybe you'd go for pastel colors and quirky graphics. Remember, your visual style should be a visual translation of your brand's identity. Your visual style is like your brand's wardrobe. It should be consistent, but don't be afraid to mix it up now and then. Just like how you'd wear a tuxedo to a gala and a swimsuit to a beach, different content and platforms may call for slight variations in your visual style. But even then, it should always feel like you. Our final step is maintaining a cohesive brand voice. So what is a brand voice, you may ask? In essence, a brand voice is the unique personality and tone of your brand. It's the way you communicate with your audience and express your brand's values. It's the style, rhythm, and vocabulary you use in your content. It's as important as your visual style and logo, and it plays a pivotal role in making your brand recognizable and relatable. Now, let's talk about finding your brand voice. This isn't something you pull out of thin air. It's a process that requires introspection, strategic thinking, and a deep understanding of your target audience. Start by asking yourself, what's the message I want to convey? What are my brand values? What's the tone that best represents these values and resonates with my audience? And there you have it, the steps to building a successful brand for your cash cow channel. We've journeyed through the realms of logo design, visual style, and brand voice, each one a vital pillar in the architecture of your brand. The logo, the visual emblem of your brand, is the first step. Craft it with thought, let it be a true reflection of your channel's ethos. Then we moved on to visual style, the consistent aesthetic that plays a key role in making your channel instantly recognizable. It's the visual language that speaks to your audience even before they hit play. Finally, we delved into maintaining a cohesive brand voice. It's the tone, the personality, the unique signature that makes your content distinct. Whether it's through your content or your social media platforms, that voice should echo consistently. Remember, your brand is the foundation of your cash cow channel. Build it strong, keep it consistent, and the success will follow.